Trips awakening. Feel my ancient signals. Of course, the negative and positive shadows are at war with each other. Then you got certain wombs that's opening up on this so-called planet that's called Earth. Alright? That's connecting with certain vessels. DNA is getting activated. Of course, religion basically been controlling y'all's frequency for decades. The politicians been controlling the other shade and destroying the shades that favors my shades in the media, but it's all set up. And then you got the conscious Muppets over there fighting like a bunch of gremlins in a movie theater. You know what's funny? The gremlins basically use these names and titles, master teachers, the pharaohs, the list goes on. And they all use recycled information. They don't know them themselves. Some of them, I could tell some of them are out of a lab. I see through that mess. Some of y'all conscious Muppets, y'all whipped up out of the lab. All of a sudden y'all in foster homes. I see through all of that stuff. You damn synthetic gremlins. But anyway, they're basically playing games with y'all. And they want to condition y'all. That's basically what the shadows doing. They send their actors in certain areas. Okay? Just here recently, I know y'all probably heard that they was talking about the priests basically been molesting children, and of course they threw the six up in there in the media. I pay attention to that little stuff, giving each other subliminal messages. But they've been doing this stuff for decades, and some of y'all allow these individuals to do that to your loved ones, and that's the reason why certain things are off balance. On this so-called planet Earth. They're doing sick, twisted things, and some of y'all allow it, and certain individuals connected with the negative shadow, some of you Earthlings. All right? And they acting like they're telling something, and whoever controls the system, they've been doing these sick, twisted stuff for decades. Now they got the Earthlings doing the rituals. And now they got the conscious gremlins with their gremlin haircuts and all of the stupid medallions and stuff, these shape-shifting symbols that they wear on around their necklace and, around their necks and their arms and stuff. They ain't doing nothing but promoting, talking about pedophile stuff. And, of course, the media promoting this stuff, putting it all in y'all's face. All they keep talking about is the same stuff. Pedophiles talking in numbers, saying the age 13, the age 12, and y'all don't catch on to that stuff. That's how they communicate, but they're doing something on another level. Like I said, there's certain wombs that opened up inside of this planet, and it's connecting with certain vessels. What these sick, twisted bastards trying to do is condition y'all thinking it's okay for a grown physical body to mess with a child. And certain countries and states, these so-called illusion planets, they've been doing this for decades, but they're making it illegal. They're making it legal. My apologies. They're making it legal. And this stuff is not cool, and I see through this mess. And they want to connect with certain energy and stuff. So whatever they whipped up in the lab and stuff, certain DNA can match with theirs. It's like, they're working on the physical body, and they don't want certain individuals to breed. And y'all don't see that, but y'all too worried about getting connected with this. And the gender war, that mess is going on too. They're basically, you got this R. Kelly synthetic clone calling himself master teacher or whatever, talking about women bow down to. I seen this shit on my suggestion box. I just clicked on it because other people is promoting it. They're promoting this mess. You got a gang of people promoting this stuff. All right, and then you got a bunch of women, attacking this individual, just doing nothing but videos, and then you got certain dudes doing videos on this Muppet, and they promoting, all of them promoting this pedophile stuff, and promoting this clown, and it's like they all work together, and they all on, some of them, they're trying to prove themselves to the GOAT, who's the best and who can bend over quicker and play their position, if you know what I mean. Some of y'all allow the priests, preachers, teachers, conscious Muppets, politicians to take over your subconscious. And y'all take that stuff in, and that's shutting certain things down in certain rooms and messing up your bloodline. And then you got certain individuals claiming they getting downloads. Yeah, they getting downloads, all right. They getting loaded, and I ain't even get ready to go there, but y'all get what I'm saying. They just doing the recycled information. All of these individuals, these conscious Muppets, they claim that they talk, they claim they exposing each other, but they work together. Y'all get what I'm saying? They're not exposing it. They're actually casting spells and, talking about doing rituals and sending certain signals to y'all's heads. That's the reason why they keep talking about certain individuals doing that pedophile mess and stuff. And of course, the YouTube platform allow these individuals because you got certain so-called boule and certain Skull and Bones controlling certain individuals with these big channels. So they allow them to promote that sick, twisted mess that's controlling y'all's frequency. When you see certain individuals keep talking about that, y'all still want to connect with that. Like certain things, I click on it, I'm like, okay, I already heard this shit, So, but it's like the female, like, I'd be interested to see what certain individuals be saying, and then here they go start talking about this one individual, like that's doing the sick, twisted things, and then they, y'all think that the so-called like I see through that mess, y'all think that these little individuals, that this R. Kelly synthetic gremlin, like, oh, he's bullying them, he's controlling them, telling them to do this and that. They're playing that role too. They are nothing but actors. That's just like the Jersey Shore, like watching the episode of that. You get what I'm saying? They all doing sick, twisted rituals, and like the Love and Hip Hop and stuff, where certain individuals play their role, and they doing that in the conscious community. That's the reason why I said, they play y'all on so many levels. And y'all don't see through that. Y'all think that this individual, and y'all give y'all's energy to this certain individual, and then everybody keep crying about, oh, he did this and that to such and such, died off of, some B6 diet crap they talking about over in Costa Rica, some mess like that, and y'all don't know if that individual is really dead, but y'all going by whatever they put out inside of the Black Mirror. And it's like, y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all too focused and giving y'all's energy into, these low frequency beings that's getting destroyed on so many different levels. My signals are destroying them. It's destroying them on so many different levels because I didn't, connected with y'all. I didn't enhance your souls on so many different levels. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They basically want to get y'all connected to certain digital currency and all of that stuff. Like, they want y'all DNA to tap into their illusion digital world. I see through all of that, but that's another video. But, you know, and then let me say this. Like, for decades, certain individuals had to do rituals, certain things to get, you know, to get what they basically want. The illusion spotlights. Like, everybody keep focusing on this slave mess. And like I said, that's a bunch of mess. That's like, to me, that's like some Christopher Columbus. That stuff didn't exist. Whatever you learn inside this illusion skull, like I said, there's nothing but lies. You've been programmed nothing but lies. They got you on a system with the math. That's nothing but a bunch of lies. They know how to control your energy and frequency on that level. But the slave stories, when y'all see these Photoshop pictures or certain pictures, how do y'all don't know if they probably well, I feel like they was in a fraternity. That's what I want to say, and that's just how I feel. Like how they have them doing sick, twisted stuff, having chains and stuff around their necks and stuff, taking photos and stuff like that. Y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But you know that there are certain shades that favor, you know, our shade that get connected with that mess, and they're different bloodlines. There's been machines that's been here for decades that y'all don't know nothing about. They hide certain things and they put out certain things to throw y'all off. You know, so y'all don't know that. And like, let's fast forward it. You know, like, for example, like if y'all seen Do the Right Thing with Spike Lee, where I think they put the dog bowls and stuff on their heads and stuff, and punk ass Snoop, you know, basically had, you know, the females and a dog collar, chains and stuff, doing certain rituals and stuff like that. Yeah, and y'all quick to say, oh, that's some slave stuff. Like I said, there's certain bloodlines that favor our shade, that connected with our shade and put them into a spell, and certain bloodlines got split up. And they putting the other shade, they want y'all to think the other shade is running stuff, but they're not running anything. Like I said so many times, y'all think the Rockefellers running stuff, and, you know, the Elizabeth running things. And y'all think that. They want y'all to think that. They want to play games with your soul and your physical body so they can take it to other levels and create other illusions with your DNA and have your soul recycled and come back. But y'all don't see certain things, and then y'all give them too much. Like I said, y'all give them too much power. I don't give them my power. But all of this stuff, you know, the priests, the politicians, and all of this mess is scripted. And y'all connect with this mess. You know, y'all connect with this mess, and y'all doing it to yourself. And I'm not going to worry about it. You know, I'm connecting with certain individuals that want to fly off of this realm with me and take it to other levels and stuff. Connect with certain things instead of this played out system. The same old thing is on repeat. The slave stories, the holidays, the birthdays. The same old stuff is on repeat. You're basically using the right side of your brain. And there's many brains. They want y'all to think it's one brain, but it's more than one brain. And I said that so many times. But you know, y'all connected with, y'all think they aware and they know what they talking about, and, you know, using certain things that certain old, well, not old, there's no such thing as old, but certain played out individuals they basically already did it to your great grandmother, your great grandfather, and it didn't work with them. They're still, some of them probably still struggling with their soul, just like y'all struggling with y'all soul. They're using the same old stuff, and y'all can't think for yourself, but y'all want to look at their videos. It's nothing but entertainment. Instead of y'all like, okay, this is entertainment, y'all not focused on your loved ones and stuff. The bloodlines are split up. So-called relatives and families are broken because they connected with all of these emotional entities But, certain individuals claim that they know this and know that, or, ego tripping, or I'm better than this individual and all of that stuff. And it's mostly the shade that favors our shade that's showing out and stuff, because you got the negative shadows making the shade that favors our shade, they're making them look bad in the media. And so other shades look at them like, that they're messed up. And then you got the so-called wannabe boule celebrity rappers and certain individuals controlling y'all's frequency and putting y'all into a spell. Even the gospel music putting y'all into a spell and stuff like that. And y'all don't see that, because y'all don't think for yourself, because y'all are broken. So I see what's going on. The negative shadows, basically, I know I took it to another direction, but it's good that sometimes that you take it to another direction. But what's going on, they're promoting gender wars and this pedophile stuff. They want y'all to be comfortable with it so y'all can't breed, like certain DNA can't breed the new bodies that's going to take it to another level and shut this system down. This system is already going to get shut down. And whoever connects with these negative gremlins and these perverted priests, these sheets, y'all setting yourself up on so many different levels. I'm just going to leave it at that. What? Did somebody say something?